Hello friends, welcome back to the video series on machine learning. So we tried to understand what machine learning is from the one aspect in a last lecture. In this tutorial I am going to show you one more example to make you clear that what is the actually machine learning is and how it is different from our earlier learning or our earlier traditional way of computing system. So let's understand this problem. Handwritten character recognition. Let's say you have a bunch of image which is been written by some alphabetical character or any numeric character like 0 to 9. Now our task is to detect whether particular image contains 0, 1, 2 and so up to 9. So if we want to solve this problem with a software way, how we can do it? One way we can go ahead, like we can write a loop like if there is a ring in a shape, it's 0, because that is our intuitive understanding since we started learning about the numerics. If there is a one vertical line only, it's obviously 1. If there is a 2 close ring, it will be 8. But have you ever thought about how many such a kind of rule you will encounter? How many more rules you have not encountered while writing those kind of rule? Do you think that can you cover every single rule with such a kind of decision making statement? It's impossible for any human to write such a kind of rule, and it will cover every single possibility. And even if you write those kind of rule, even if you are able to write those kind of rule, this kind of rule won't be applicable for any other problem. So this is horrendously complicated problem to write such a kind of if-else statement, decision making statement. So this is not the right approach to solve this problem, because in our current system of computing we need to write such a kind of software which will give instruction in a decision making and a looping statement, and it will generate the possible output. But to solve this kind of problem of handwritten character recognition, it's impossible for us to write. So let's see how machine learning will take this problem different way. So instead of writing those kind of rule, what machine learning system will do, we have a very huge bunch of numbers, different way those number has been written, which we call as a training data, and those kind of training data we will supply to the machine learning algorithm, and those machine learning algorithm will automatically generate those kind of decision making statement for us, what we have manually encountered, what we have manually observed in our earlier slides. So if there is a ring in shape, it's 0, but this time this is not been extracted by any human manually, this is been extracted by the machine learning algorithm, and that is nothing but the model of whatever the data we have supplied to the machine learning algorithm. So this is all the training phase of the machine learning algorithm. This is how we as a human learn in our childhood what particular numeral is, how that numeral is look like. Once we have completely conceptualized particular numerals, we are able to identify that particular character very confidently. So now machine has learned and machine has created those kind of model. Now if we supply any particular character to this model, machine will be able to identify what that particular character is inside that image. So machine learning approach is completely different way. You feed huge amount of data to machine learning algorithm, and machine learning algorithm will generate the model for us. And once that model has been created, you supply the testing data. That is a second step of machine learning process, and that is nothing but the online process. Once you supply this testing data to the model, it will give the desired output whether particular image contains 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. So this is all the basic difference between the current state of current way of computing the software to the machine learning way to tackle those kind of problem. Because in last slide we have seen that this way of solving the problem by just writing the different huge amount of decision making statement is horrendously complicated. So this is the way machine learning is different from our current system of computing. So machine learning is nothing but will generate those kind of rule automatically for us. Machine learning will write the software for us, so we do not need to write the software maybe in a future. Machine will start behaving very intelligently, and machine will start thinking. That is what the machine learning is. So that is for this lecture, friends. I hope you enjoy listening this video. I'll be coming up with more and more different way to institute what machine learning is, so from the all different angle you will conceptualize the machine learning concept. And that's it for this lecture, friends. I hope you enjoy listening this video, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, please do subscribe it. And at last, thank you guys for the watching.